I may not be perfect, but I'm doing what I was sent to do. You see me? You can criticize many things about me, but at least the difference between you and I is that I'm doing what God sent me here to do. I am failing in what God sent me to do. It's a success when I'm comparing with you. What are you doing now? This is the question I hear in my spirit. He said, Ethan, where are you? The question I'm here to ask a certain young girl, Chelsea, where are you? Are you where God placed you, or you have shifted because of life? Has life shifted you from where God placed you? Has life shifted you out of the visions God placed in your heart? Where? One day, 5 years from now, you will hear a sudden voice. Where are you? May not be one day that you look at young boys and young girls used to advance, and their life reminds you of how far you are falling. Is hear me? Because see, there are people you are holding in your hand. In your hand. You are holding them and shaking them like this. Some of you, it is those children. When we are CCC, there used to be a little girl there. She's Thelma. Thelma is a university graduate. She used to creep when we were doing ministry as CCC. One day, I saw a young man told me, a guy, almost my age, said, there's a girl I've seen, I like her. And when they brought it, it's a child carried in. Thelma does painting. She said, Uncle, you are the best uncle. Every single person calling you uncle, I can be my wife. Say, uncle, you are the person that bought my first this thing. This painting, you know, these pencils, the color pencil. You are the person that bought it. I said, really, I can't remember. I said, yes. I was very small. Guess what? What if by the time I'm talking to Thelma, she's traveling to Central Africa, traveling to South Africa, traveling to the UK because of painting, and I was the one that bought the first painting. And I thought it's just a child until her success reminds me of my failure. Some of you are joking with life. If I am your pastor and you are age 25, even if you are which age, and the greatest thing that consumes you is marriage, I am never your pastor. Your pastor is somewhere very far. Go and meet him. Or go and be under in the bosque. I cannot be your pastor and you are a girl. Whether you are 50, you are not married, what should be consuming you is the next generation. One girls that can dare unlikely things. I want young men that are too hungry for greatness, too hungry to be normal. You are a carpenter, but you have signed it that you will never die a normal carpenter. That if people make millions from carpentry, you will be the sign. You will be the proof that a man can be a mechanic and make money. Are you hearing me at all? Yes. I don't want to pastor careless men and women. Man of God, help me. Man of God, I've told you, we will soon have prayer line in this church, and some of the prayer will write there. You know those cards. Man of God, help me. I'm a fool. Who have it? Who have it? Yes, people will stand on prayer line to be delivered from foolishness, to be delivered from laziness, delivered from confusion, delivered from fear. You can't dare some things. You are called. Be shy. Are you shy? You should be too broke to hate shyness. I'm normally an introvert. Introvert that is broke should be an extrovert. Extrovert, introvert. You should be talking. You should be talking. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your pastor is not somebody God just. I am a sign to you. Are you hearing? Why do I share my stories all the time? So that you can know it is possible. It's possible. I'm a sign to you. Every pastor should be a sign to his people. I'm a sign. I'm a sign. I'm a sign that a young man can go to UB, wear Valerie, struggle and make it. A sign. I'm a sign that ministry works. I'm a sign that when God calls you, you don't have to be broke. You don't have to. Am I wealthy? No, but I'm on the way there. You can dare some things. You can dare some things. If you can refuse to stay where life has placed you, if you can refuse to go back to Bangante, go back to Bafusa, go back to Yaoundé with a paper you call a certificate, go back home and show your mother you sent a student. This is a man. You sent a student to Boya, but this is the man. Show her that you can be more. You understanding what I'm saying? I've said this to young people many times. Some of you have, especially the elderly parents. Most of your, if your father and mother are about 60, 70, let me tell you something. They are not waiting for you to buy a car for them. That dream is foolish. It's your dream you are trying to impose on them. Lord, I want to buy a car for my mother. Your mother doesn't care about a car. She's never driven one. She doesn't sit down and think of driving a car. You know your mother's greatest dream is you. See, if your mother is dying today, she's not there and saying, "Hey, and he dies, I'm picking over by me." Lord, what will become of her? If you really love your mother, you really love your father, and you want to pay them back for what they've done to you, do you know how to do it? Become something. If you become something, that is your mother and your father's fulfillment. They can sit back. See, when a parent sits back and says, "My child is a doctor," it is not because you are sending her money. That is where the fulfillment, that is her dream come true. Are you understanding me at all? These are my children here. I learned parenthood by being a pastor, and I learned it early. These are my children here. They can tell you, all the pastors here know that they are making it is my making it. My testimony is in their testimony. You're not hearing me. Any real pastor doesn't use men to shine. Any real pastor shines in the people shining. Any real pastor. Then you come see that I said, that young lady preaching is better. That one vomiting fire like a tornado. That young man tearing the atmosphere with the glory. That's my song. That one came from my lungs. When you say that, it is fulfillment. Even if God does nothing to you, the fact that I told you, if you don't make it, raise somebody who does. Is that what I told you? Yes. Raise somebody. That's what I saw. Except you don't listen to my instructions, nobody around me will fail in this life. It's a covenant. See, it's a covenant of blood. Nobody around me can fail. If you truly listen to me, call your name. My name is Roland and I cannot fail. Come on, say it loud and clear. My name is Roland and I cannot fail. My name is Roland and I cannot fail. My generation will hear my voice. This city will hear my voice. The nations will hear my voice. The people of the earth will hear my voice. I cannot be silent. I cannot be limited. I cannot be stagnated. I am 10 times ahead of my generation. I am 10 steps ahead of my generation. Nothing can hold me down. My name is Roland. Nothing can hold me down. I cannot fail. I cannot falter. I cannot fail. I cannot falter. My life is from glory to glory. My life is from glory to glory. Somebody shout yes. I can't. These hands are not ordinary hands. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Whatever these hands are laid upon, they will walk. Are you hearing what I'm saying at all? I am not like others in my family. I am sanctified. I'm consecrated. I'm set apart. I'm a holy nation. I am the beloved of God. Am I talking to somebody here? I can't fail. I can't fail. I can't fail. I can't fail. My life is a sign. My life is a sign to a generation. I can't fail. Many are rising because of me. I can't fail. I can't fail. I can't fail. I can't fail. See, the first person to hear your declaration is you. David said, "Oh my soul, oh my soul, why art thou downcasted?" Am I talking to a child of God here? I can't fail. I can't fail. There is something about me. I can't fail. I've been bought with a price. I can't fail. My name is Roland. I cannot fail. I'm not like others. Others failed here. I can't fail here. Yes. Say it one more time. Say it one more. Hey, my goodness. The angels over your life are hearing. Say it. Say it. I am the limit breaker of my family. I am the limit breaker of my family. Hey, I will not continue the trauma of my lineage. I have come to break the pattern. I have come to break the pattern. Jesus.